Hey, Mike Brookfield here. I thought it'd be a bit of fun while there's this kind of like John Mayer buzz in the 80s and that Clapton 80s thing buzz going on, to have a look at something from Clapton's 80s vibe, the Journeyman, pretending thing. You know, I first went to see Clapton in about 87, I think it was. So I'm a big fan of that era. I like his sound from that era. I like his sound from every era, really. I have no complaints about the Beano sound or the Cream sound or the Derek and Dominoes or even the sound he has now. It's all good. But the 80s was different, you know what I mean? There was a good bit more kind of thought gone into the, you know, the equipment he was using in a, you know, in a different way, wasn't it? So let's have a look at Pretending. I'm going to put the track on, and we're basically, there's a couple of ways of approaching this. You could try and learn it note for note all the way through, or you can kind of do what a normal musician would do, which would be listen out for the most perceivable parts. Like you could set like the guitar solo, we're going to learn that note for note, but we're going to look at the sections of the song, what you have to learn, and what can be how you can bring the most fun out of it. Now, you know, kind of Joe Bonamassa's done this recently. You know, obviously John Mayer's got a bit of a buzz around this kind of thing going. But to make it fun, sometimes it's not about learning everything note for note. It's making it so you can use it as a vehicle. Some of it is kind of improv, and then some of it is kind of set playing, like some set riffs that, you know, people expect to hear when you play this song. So let's have a listen from the top, will we? So it starts off with this funny little piano thing. And we might have, let's have a listen. So he's going straight in for that. So you've got this, you know. So. And then. Bend down. So. That's the kind of, you might want to learn that note for note. Now all the little fills that kind of happen in the majority of the song, except for the guitar solo, you can mostly improvise them. There's a couple of distinctive ones that you might want to put in, but most of the time you can have fun just like blowing on E minor if it's a section which is E minor, but you'll notice that the chorus is in A major. So when we go into the verse now, I'm E power chord, and then it's like I'm doing a G power chord, but I'm keeping the E in the bass. Moving up to an A power chord, but still the E in the bass, and back to the E. E power chord, G power chord, A power chord, but still with an E. The E pedals all the way, and then back to the E pedal. There's a little riff there, isn't there? know, some parts of the song you might, later on in the song, you might want to play it higher for more dramatic effect. But, you know, so there's the E. Okay. This is the chorus, A, D to E, A, E. Now that little section there's a couple little fills which are quite distinctive, so it's like, so that little line on one string. So and then he's kind of playing like a little fill around the A major, what I call the B.B. King shape. So okay, let's have a listen. And then this is, so there's three sections, isn't there? You've got the verse where we played those power chords with the pedal in E. It was like an E power chord, G power chord, A power chord, and then an E power chord again. The chorus was like A, E, and D, and now we're in this kind of like post-chorus section, which is back to the E minor, and he's kind of using this as a vehicle for playing some expressive stuff, and I'd definitely just be blowing on this because it's really good fun. But it's basically on E, then it goes to an A, and then back to an E. There's the A. So then we're into another verse, aren't we? There's the E power chord. You know, E in the bass, G power chord, A power chord. I like to add that G in, which makes it an A7. Back to it's half as long. This is the chorus. There's those two parts. There's that post-chorus. And I would just be that's an opportunity to really do your thing and play in that style. I think this is the chorus now, isn't it? I'll play that again. I didn't really let me play that for you slowly. So and he plays an open D string there, which is kind of cool, and then book for this, and it's awfully wrong. It doesn't resemble the track at all. I always try and trust my ears, and I try and sing what he's playing and then try and match that, because sometimes when you see things notated in tab books, they don't have any relation to what's going on, but somebody has gone up. You know, I don't like to give out about tab books because they're incredibly useful, but sometimes you get the high detail is just as prominent as the melody. So like sometimes you have notes that are very, very hard to hear, but they're presented in a way where they're equal with the melody. So that can really be confusing when you're learning. So it's really good to just filter out just the melodic parts that you can hear, especially that bit at the end. I'll just go through that solo one more time. So this is something that you might want to learn note for note, and then you feel like you can kind of like be more free with the rest of the track. So that's how I play the solo, you know. So that's really good fun. Let's check out. Oh, it's on again. Here we go. So this is our verse. That's the G power chord with the E in the bass, A power chord with an E in the bass, back to an E power chord, A, E and D, so there's a slightly different melody there, isn't it? So this chorus he does, you know, after the guitar solo, he inserts this different melodic thing. So be very hard to kind of sing that and be playing it at the same time, you know. E minor. So that's the A chord. Back to the E. Fade out. So there you have it. It's really good fun to learn that track pretending. Just remember, maybe think of it as 5 parts. You've got 3 sections of the song. You've got the verse, you've got the chorus, and you've got the post chorus. Got a couple of riffs along the way, and then you could say, well, there's the intro solo you might want to do exactly as is, and then you've got the main guitar solo. enjoyed that. Good, great fun track just to jam on. You know, if you're just kind of doing. Keep it burning.